Hello everyone, welcome to Model Kit Stuff. My name is Jason and we have a tool review for you today. Yep, we're looking at this, the HG Micro Rivet Punch. So that's from Master Tools. Yes, we're going to have a play with this new tool I have. I actually bought this at Telford last year, and it's a rivet punch. It's slightly different to other rivet punches I've got, as is it can do sort of these recessed rivets rather than just punching them out, or maybe I've just never thought about doing it and I could do it with my other punches. I don't really know, but it comes with quite a comprehensive number of punches. 22 punches, I think it is. Oh, 23 punches, I beg your pardon. So I thought we'd have a look at this because I see it around a lot. It's quite widely available. This one cost me £25, but obviously no postage because I got it at Telford. So what we get in the box is we get this. I've not opened this yet, so I've had it since November. I'm recording this at the back end of January, so I've not had a look or a play with it. So there we are. We've got this nice little storage case. It says Master Tools on it, with a pull-off lid, and inside we've got our little handle there, and all of these punches. And we have a hole there for another one, but don't know. So what we've got is if we take this biggest one out, I can show you on the camera. We've got an end that is like disc-shaped, so that's the bit that's going to form the shape of your rivet. And then you've got a sharp ring on the outer edge that's going to be the bit that punches through if that's what you want to do. And in theory, just plops into your handle. Nice and easy. And then you can press down and punch it out. So that's a really nice way of doing it. There's no sizes on these punches though. It's just numbers. So from 0 to 22. So why they tell you get 23 when you only get 22, I don't know. But there is a hole there for another one, so I think maybe I've got one missing, have I? I don't know. Let's have a look how they work. So I've got some 0.7 millimeter plastic card here, and we're going to have a go. I'm going to zoom you in so you can see this in action. So what we're going to do is we're just going to press down and see what happens. Now I'm deliberately using slightly thicker card so that I can see what it looks like if we want to do a recessed rivet and not cut through. And I'll be honest, that's not looking very good. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing down and I'm just twisting my hand. So if I think about a Tamiya punch, that's designed to twist. The handle moves. So I'm putting a bit more weight down. Right. I wonder if a harder surface might help. Now I must say I've noticed that the handle, this bit here that I originally put the punch in, is hard plastic, but this is actually slightly rubberized. So it does have a little bit of give in it for comfort. Right, let's see if this makes any difference. So I'm just pressing down. No, not really. Let's try this thinner. This is 0.02. So let's see what happens with this. Again, I'm using the biggest punch because it'll be easiest to see. Well, it's certainly making a ring marking, but it's not forming the rivet. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with that, and you certainly can't cut through it. Let's see what happens on some plastic. The same as on the plastic card, a pretty rubbish rivet, to be honest. Let's try the smallest one. Well, that's sort of making an indentation. So by anyone's standards, that is just a recessed rivet. So if I use that on the 0.2, I mean, that's sort of acting like an awl. You wouldn't know that there was a rivet behind that. If we go mid-range, so this is number 12. All that's actually happening is you're getting a ring shape. So you're not really getting this dome shape that they show on the image. On there you're getting this sort of dome shape. Yeah, you're not really, I don't think. You certainly can't use it to cut through, so you can't punch a rivet out so that you could then glue it on, or not easily. I suppose you could whack it with a hammer. Let's try that and see what happens. So got a number 18 punch out. Let's see if we can cut this out of the 0.2 plastic card by giving it a whack with my hammer here. No, that's not really applying more pressure than I can do with my hand, to be honest. No, I don't think it's possible to cut out with this. So, So what do I think of it compared to other rivet and punching systems that I've got? To be honest, I prefer all the others over the Master Tools one. And the big difference is that all of these punch the rivet out. So you can use your thin card here, punch your rivet out, and get yourself a nice rivet that that you can then glue into position on your model. Now, I have these. I've got a Tamiya one here. I've got two RP tool sets here, hexagonal and rivet, and all of them perform better than this one, just on an initial play. Because I can't actually punch a rivet out, it's of limited use to me, because what this is going to do on your model is it's going to make an indent, and you're going to have a rivet that's flush with the level of your surface, and generally the rivets are slightly proud, so that doesn't work for me. So this is quite an expensive punch. It's certainly expensive compared to the Tamiya one. The RP Tools sets are a lot more expensive. And another problem I've found with the set is if you put some pressure on to form your rivet, you then can't get this out of the handle. Well, there we have it. The Master Tools Micro Rivet Punch, only really usable where you've got recessed rivets on maybe an armoured or certain armoured cars, maybe more modern vehicles. You've seen me have a play with it. and I'm very underwhelmed. I wouldn't be rushing out to buy this. In fact, if you're in the market for a rivet punch, I pretty much look at anybody else's and only out of desperation get this one. Not a great tool, actually. There you go. I hope that was useful for you. Thanks for looking in. You enjoy your modelling, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.